Today we are making a guilt-free, super moist peanut butter cinnamon swirl banana loaf, and it was perfect because it's gluten-free, dairy-free, and no sugar added. So this is something that I could eat every day and not feel bad about it, so let's get straight into it. Now we're gonna start off with our dry batter mix. So I have some gluten-free all-purpose flour from Trader Joe's, and we're gonna add about 1.5 cups of flour into a large bowl. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, along with half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then we're just gonna mix it all together just to get everything well combined. Now we're gonna get started on our wet batter mix, and I did accidentally delete the footage of this, so I'm gonna list everything on the screen, but we're gonna start off with 2 large ripe bananas. I'm gonna mash that down with a fork just to get a puree-like consistency. Then I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of cashew milk yogurt, 1/3 cup of peanut butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract paste, 2 large eggs, and 1/4 cup of melted butter. And then we're just going to add the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and we're going to gently fold everything together. Just try not to over mix it because we want our end results to be light and tender. So this is what the final batter consistency looks like. Now in your pan, you can either just put butter in the pan and put your batter directly into it, or personally for me, I like an easy cleanup, so I'm just going to use parchment paper. And this is a trick to crinkle the parchment paper before putting it into the pan, just to make it easier to fit in there. So now I'm gonna add half of the batter into the pan, and I'm going to spread it out evenly across. Just make sure to get it into the corners as best as you can. And this is a part of the lost footage, but I made some cinnamon swirl. The ingredients are on the screen. I'm gonna pour half of that into the pan. And you want it to be a nice thick layer, and then we're just gonna spread that out evenly across as well. Then I'm gonna go in with the remaining batter, and we're gonna repeat this process again. So after you layer this out, then you're going to spread it out evenly, and then we're going to add the remaining cinnamon swirl and spread that out as well. Now using a toothpick, I'm just going to freestyle create swirls on the top layer just to incorporate the cinnamon swirl and the batter to create, you know, a little swirly effect. So here are the end results, and we're just going to tap it on the counter just to get out any possible air bubbles. I'm going to bake this on 350 for about 50 to 60 minutes, and you'll know it's done when you stick a toothpick in and it comes out clean. So I personally like to take it out of the pan to cool just to avoid any sweat buildup, and then after 10 minutes I'm going to peel off the parchment paper gently. Then I made a peanut butter icing, which I actually did on the stove to create a nice thick creamy sauce, and then we're just going to pour this over the loaf and make sure to spread it out evenly. And here are the final results, you guys. I was super impressed with this because I'm a person, I try not to have sugar as much as possible, but this was like the perfect guilt-free cake, and I really hope you guys do try it out because it was super moist, it was super soft, and the flavors were very subtle, but you could tell all the ingredients that were in there. and this is what it looks like. And then, you know, I had to go in and, you know, start eating, and it was really, really, really good. Like, look at how easily the fork just cut through it. So I really hope you guys do give this recipe a try. It's definitely one of those cakes that tastes super good while it's warm, so I would definitely recommend doing that, you know, with a nice hot cup of milk or even a nice cup of coffee. You definitely will not be disappointed. So let me know what you guys think. Will you give it a try? But thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more.